Cannabis by Shannon Quinlan. Cannabis is a plant that has been used by humans commercially for over 12,000 years for its fibers, medicinal uses, and recreational purposes. The first fossil of the Cannabisae family was found to be 35 million years old from the Oligocene epoch. Its closest relative, hops, speciated 6.38 million years ago in the Miocene epoch. Therefore, cannabis must have first appeared between 34 and 6.38 million years ago. It belongs to the kingdom Plantae. It is an angiosperm, which is a flowering plant. It is a eudicot, meaning it has tricoplate pollen with 3 or more pores set in furrows. It belongs in the monophyletic group with rosids, and in the order Rosales, which also includes roses, strawberries, apples, hops, and more. At a closer look of the Rosales, you will see that the genus Cannabis is in the Cannabisae family and consists of 3 species. The 3 species are Cannabis sativa, indica, and ruderalis. All species have roots that transition into a long, thin stem. Nodes are the intersections between the stem and offshoots. Nodes help to indicate the sex of the plant. They will have trichomes or small hairs and flowers if they are female and none if they are male. Flowers bloom from the nodes at a small nodule called a calyx. There are numerous sites on the plant called collas, which are at the budding points or flowers. Cannabis is a heliophile, which means sun-loving, and is also a thermophile, which means warmth-loving. The native habitat of cannabis is in Central Asia. The plant does best in direct sunlight and is indigenous to the arid mountain regions of Central Asia. It is a xeric plant, which means it is well adapted to a climate that receives less than 10 inches of rainfall per year. Trichomes were mentioned before. They are the greatest physical adaptation of the cannabis plant. They are small hair-like outgrowths on the plant's epidermis. Most plants have a thin layer of air surrounding their leaf called the boundary layer. The boundary layer is slightly more humid and warmer than the air around it. The boundary layer slows down water loss from the plant's stomata. However, the boundary layer can easily be swept away by desert winds. Trichomes create a protective layer around the leaf that prevents dry desert air from directly sweeping the boundary layer away. The trichomes also protect the plant against UV radiation, and their strong aroma protect the plants against any pests. In addition to being a physical adaptation, trichomes are the part of the plant known for containing the chemicals THC and CBD, which are often used for recreational or medicinal, psychoactive and non-psychoactive purposes. Although cannabis products are being decriminalized, they can still be used and abused in many either negative or positive ways. So if you ever choose to utilize cannabis products, please make sure you are being responsible and legal.
Ain't no telling what I'm finna be on. Hey, I'm beyond.